What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to talk about what happened since last night, since yesterday. I did say I don't see Bitcoin going below 110k, but it did. So right now we are at, don't know if you can see that, 110k. Okay, it was 109 just a few minutes ago, but it's at 110. So it just up and down constantly. Does that mean I'm always right? No, it doesn't. Like, I'm not always right. I'm not saying I am. I'm just reading what's happening with the news, with the updates, and basically just giving basically what I see it's happening. I'm literally, no one knows. Let's just get that out the way. Literally no one. I don't care who you are, unless you're an insider like Nancy Pelosi. She knew what was happening, in the last few years. She made millions of dollars because she was an insider. She knew what was happening. But that's not the topic. I'm just basically reading what's happening. I'm analysing it, and then basically telling you to go educate yourself and study it. Don't take my word for it. I'm just telling you what I see it's happening. So, what is happening lately? So, why did it drop to 110k and even below that, 109? Basically, some whale, it dropped. He sold 24,000 BTC, and then he sold another 15,000, something like that, BTC. So that led the market and BTC to drop to 110k. Obviously, people were following the price, and people were people are scared of losing money, especially with what's happening with inflation. People might lose their jobs, so people are trying to get out quick. So that's what they're doing. People are afraid, like they don't want to lose, just in case it drops to 100k or even below that. People don't want to lose their money. So I understand that. I understand why people are scared. Some people don't want to lose. Some people don't think long term, like myself, like you are probably. I'm thinking long term. I'm not putting money in Bitcoin that I need right now. I'm not doing that. I have cash stacked on the side, okay, and I'm putting in whatever money that I'm okay to lose if it does drop. But it's not gonna happen. Even if it does, I'm gonna keep buying. Even if it drops to 50k, 60k, I'd love that to happen. Honestly, I'd love to see it so I can buy more. That's me. That's my opinion. So always have cash stacked on the side. Don't use all your money into Bitcoin. Don't put all of it into Bitcoin and crypto. You need to have some savings, just in case anything happens. Some war breaks out. If a war again breaks out between Iran and Israel again, just in case that happens, at least you don't have to sell your BTC. You're not in a rush to sell and you're trying to get out. So just always have some money on the side, so you're not in a scarcity mindset. Whatever happens, even if it drops 50%, as it has done that before, you're okay with it for now. You're okay to live for 6 months to a year without needing to sell any of the crypto you have. So that's just my opinion. Always have 6 months to a year stacked on the side of fiat. Do you need that? So you don't, even if it drops 10 to 50%, you're okay. You don't need to sell, and you don't have to sell and lose money. Okay, so that's my opinion. That's what I'm doing. If you want to follow it, go for it. Okay? So, what's happening right now? The prices are 110. Now, do I see it going up in the next few months? Yes, I do. When? I think by October, November, December, I think we will hit again all-time high. Should you buy right now? I think you should. If you have money saved, this is not the top. We haven't hit the top. This is still Bitcoin on sale, still discount. So even if you buy it now at 110, 109, even if it drops to 100k, just make sure you don't sell. You hodl and you zoom out. That's what I want you to do. Just zoom out and look at this. You see that straight line? That's all time. You see that? Since it started. That's Bitcoin. Since it started. You see, there's always a pullback. There's always, a correction. There's always people are taking profits. Whales selling. Bad news. FTX down. China bans Bitcoin. Wars going on. So do expect that. It will drop at some point. So do expect it. Don't go put all your money into Bitcoin and you have no money left. So if it drops, then you're panicking and then you're going to sell. That's just stupid. Don't do that. You need to put money on the side and whatever left over, whatever it is, put it into Bitcoin. And whatever happens, you're okay to wait for 6 months, a year, for it to go back up and continue to go back up. Because that's what will happen. That's what will happen over time. In 5 years' time, this is just market manipulation. Honestly, this is what they're doing. The big whales. Why do you think he sold it? Why do you think he or she or whoever it is? Why do you think they sold that 35,000 worth of 35,000 BTC? He could have done it over the counter, and he doesn't have to. He didn't need to do this to the market. He could have done it. There are so many other ways that he could have done it, and this wouldn't let the market go down like this. But just manipulation. So the market will drop, people will lose their money, people will sell, and they come back again, they buy at a cheaper price. All these BlackRocks and all these governments, they're buying it secretly. That's what they're doing. They're not announcing it. They're just buying. And they're doing it in a way like Michael Saylor is doing them. So when they buy it, it doesn't affect the market. The market doesn't jump all of a sudden to 200k, to 500,000. They're doing it in a smart way. So they don't affect the market. They don't influence people to go and buy it, and people that hold it, they won't sell it. Do you understand? That's what they're doing. So it's all manipulation. Don't let the manipulation, scare you. This is just normal. If you have money left on the side, buy it. If you're holding, just keep holding it. Don't sell it and lose money. That's my opinion. That's my advice. But I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. I'm just giving you my opinion and what's happening, what I see is happening. Like I said, if you look at Bitcoin, you see that since it started from $0 to $100, $1,000, then dropped back to $200 when it started, and then just continued to go back up. It goes down a bit. There's a correction. There's a pullback. People selling. Over time, over the years, what happened? what happened to Bitcoin? Just continue to go up, and that will continue to. BTC will continue to do the same in 5-10 years. That's what you should be thinking in 5-10 years time. Don't be a short thinker, be a long-term thinker. If you're young, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity, and think about it in 5-10 years time. Whenever you have money, $100 a month, $200 a month, 50. Can you not save that much just from coffee spending? Just save that. Instead of buying a coffee or whatever it is, you buy stupid shit. Just save it, put it into Bitcoin. Think about it long term. Your fiat money is losing its value. So if you just keep holding it in your bank, in 5 years time, you won't be able to buy anything with that money. Everything is going up. Cars, houses, your phone, your iPhone is going up. PlayStation, it's going up by $50. In a few years time, your iPhone will be around $3,000 probably. So everything's going up, but your salary is still the same. And AI is taking over. AI is taking over. So in a few years time, who knows what's going to happen with your jobs. I'm not saying that right now it's going to replace you, but I think in a few years time, 5-10 years, I do see a lot of jobs will be lost. But right now you should be using AI to improve your life, to educate yourself, to learn new skills. If you have a business, use it so you can increase your productivity and make more money. But that's another topic. So this is your opportunity. I think Bitcoin, look at it long term. I think it's going to hit 5-10k. Not a problem. No, 5k, 500k, 10 million. Not a single problem. It will do that. But just give it time. Don't let them scare you into selling, because that's what they're doing. They're doing that on purpose. They're trying to shake out, buy it at a cheaper price. So they hold it. All these institutions, BlackRock, and you're not going to be able to compete with them in a few years' time. They're just going to run the market. They're going to take over. So don't let them do that. Hold your own Bitcoin and just keep holding it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just buy and hold. If it drops now, it's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Like, this is okay. Even if it drops to 100k or even below that, you should be thinking long term. Be smart about it. This is your opportunity to buy more. That's it for today's video. I hope that message was clear. Just make sure you like and subscribe, please. That will help me a lot. If you found this video helpful, that will help me. So just like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.